Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Colossal Arcade Podcast. This is episode number 6. Today is July 27th, 2019. I am Kevyn, aka Mabi. We have BlazeHero Young.
Hello.
Horbot George.
Hi.
And Ben, the Japanese name again.
Yay!
Yay! I keep forgetting it. Forgive me. Tell us all again, please.
I'm not going to forgive you. I'm not going to tell you either.
That's English, all right?
Yeah.
All right, so really quick, we talked about GameStop last week. I went to a GameStop again, like just to see what's going on. So I was like, I want some Panda. It was the the GameStop near us, George, over there.
Yeah.
So I went to.
Did you go because you wanted Panda, or did you?
I went Panda, and I was like, it's walking distance. So I parked in the middle between Panda and GameStop. So I walked in there, and the first thing I see is like 3 employees just at the table, at the desk talking. I walk in and they go, "Hey, welcome to GameStop. Can I help you? Do you need anything? Like, okay, let me know." And they went back on talking. I was like, all right, cool. That's fine with that's totally fine with me. I don't want their help anyway. So I walked around, and yeah, nothing has changed. I looked for the retro stuff. I know like they haven't revamped the whole place yet, but I was looking around to see if there's anything like Xbox 360, PS2. There was a small section for Xbox 360, but it was all just disc. There's no cases yet. So I'll revisit again once I know they have all that stuff, because I want PS2 games with the case and everything, you know.
If anything, they've downgraded their retro section over the past couple of years.
Yeah. They've been slowly getting rid of it, but last week we said that they're going to hopefully bring it back. So if they do, they got me going in again. Only at good prices.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So what up?
Nothing much. Video games, things.
New games, same games. Dude, I see you're always on the League of Legends grind, or the League of Legends client into the chess grind.
I've been playing a lot of TFT. It's good. I'm not gonna.
I'm addicted. I haven't tried the other ones yet, but I'm okay with Dota. It's fine with me.
Yeah, TFT is fun. I'm not. The problem is that recently there was like kind of a everybody's pick one meta kind of deal where everybody like goes with assassins because assassins were like broken for a while, so it got stale and boring. So I like slowed down for a bit.
It's the same thing in Dota right now. We were just waiting for a new patch because it used to be the biggest like. The OP build would be a Primordial Alliance, which means whenever a unit would hit a Primordial, they have a 20% chance to become disarmed for 4 seconds. So that was overpowered. Everyone would just spam them. So they changed it so they have a 20% chance to become attack slowed, so they still hit them. So everyone's just swapping over to like other stuff now, which is good. It's good. Changing meta every week.
Yeah, but it's like meta shouldn't change because of patches. Meta should change because the game is, or meta should be varied. Like you know what I'm talking about. Like it should naturally have different builds that are all viable, not one build that's only viable because patches made it viable.
For shizzle.
Like a couple patches ago, Dota Underlords had like a couple viable builds. Like Knights were strong, Demons were strong, Mages were strong. Like when there's multiple top tier like builds, that's when the game is good.
Mm-hmm. It's still like developing though. I think that's part of the issue, right?
You're right. You're right.
Blame Ben. Ben, why don't you play any of these fucking chess games? You're a nerd.
I'm not a fan.
Wow. Oh, actually, yeah, I've never actually asked your opinion on it. What don't you like about it, Ben?
I don't know. I think it's too early for me to jump into it because it reminds me sort of like the early custom games thing. Like back then, Dota was fucking shit, and everybody was also shit at the game, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
But now it's like really polished and fine tuned, and I feel like the Underlords or like the auto chess genre hasn't had that time to mature yet to get a stable ground, stable footing.
Still fun.
There's even more. Yeah, and there's even more auto chess games coming out. Recently, I think I don't know the game, but I know another auto chess came out.
Isn't a Disguised Toast playing one right now? Sponsored stream.
I think that's what's it called?
Chess Rush.
That's the one. Chess Rush just came out.
It looks like a mobile game, which is it has to be.
But I'm just saying, like, everybody's trying to jump onto that chess genre now.
Yeah, that's not the chess from the original guy, right?
No, it's not.
Damn, so we got like 4 big ones already? Jeez.
I mean, I wouldn't even say that's a big one. I would say it's just they're trying to jump onto the you know, like, remember when battle royales started to really blow up? That's when everybody started making battle royales, and a bunch of them died. This is the same deal.
And only 2 stayed.
Where a bunch of people are gonna make auto chess games, and only like a few are gonna actually reach the top.
That's good. Competition.
I heavily suspect that this chess rush will not make it that way.
Wow.
They can't handle the brands of Dota and League.
That's fair.
Dota and League have very strong brands right now, so it's hard for anybody to break into. The reason why PUBG was because PUBG got popular because PUBG was the first one. Fortnite got popular because Epic's name was behind Fortnite. And it was second out the gate. So like those two kind of help.
Good marketing.
They should have made a Minecraft one. That's like a legit standalone Minecraft client for it. Instead of like everyone have to jump on a random Hunger Games map.
Yeah.
That was legit. Because that could work. That could work.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, also it really wasn't the second one, but it was the second one to get popular. Fortnite was the second one to get popular. The first one really was H1Z1 because that battle royale car thing, right? It was that
car.
Yeah, they had a battle royale, or it was added later, but they had the battle royale first, and then they were like, we want to differentiate from the others, so we made battle royale cars, H1Z1. But
I guess it could have got big.
Where...
I mean,
it could have got big.
Soccer car game got big.
That's true.
Very true. And now it's Epic. Epic Cars.
Yeah.
I feel like every time we bring in the fucking soccer car game, we never say the name.
Rocket League.
Thank you.
I just remembered it. That's why.
None of us fucking know it.
I just remembered. I never played a single match of it.
I played it. I think there was like a demo. I played that. I was
okay,
like, this
demo.
is cool. Yeah.
It's not a bad. Rocket League's good, man.
It's a really well made game.
We just don't play it.
Yeah. Like if all of us played it, I'm sure we'd been to it. It's a cool party game. Yeah. It's like, remember we used to play at that Jack's Party Box or whatever?
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That's the sort of shit, yeah.
I play that at least once a month with like family gatherings because it's the best thing to do. You know, sometimes you can bring out Smash, but not everyone wants to like play those kind of games. So we just put up the game. Even parents that older siblings can play, and then we just jump on in. It's so fun.
Yeah.
My favorite is the shirt game. Have you guys tried that one?
Shirt game?
It's called TKO, because like t-shirt, so TKO. Everyone draws random pictures, and then everyone writes random phrases, and then you match them up randomly, and then people vote on which one's the funniest. We make a lot of crazy ones, which I can't say here, because in jokes, let's say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. The good stuff.
Yeah, no, that's a really good game, though. I really enjoy those.
I got them all on the Switch, too, which is good. Like, all the Jackboxes.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, Switch is turning out to be a really fantastic console. The classic Doom games just came out on Switch.
What? You mean like?
Yeah,
whoa, you mean the first ones?
The first ones, 1, 2, 3.
Oh wow, that's cool.
They surprise launched. That's why everybody's like, "What?"
I might pick that up. I never played the original ones.
Oh, dude, you didn't play the original Doom?
I played Wolfenstein. The original
was
Wolfenstein.
like, what do you call it? Fucking cabinet at one of those in my house where I used to live, and they had like the fucking trackball for like the aiming.
Trackball.
Those were fucking tight, dude.
Damn, dude.
I love the spinny wall. It's like the white controller that you spin goes. Oh,
yeah, dude.
Oh, great guys, let's go. Hell yeah.
It's a good time.
You play Pong with it.
Yeah, man, all arcades are weird.
Mm.
It's spawned off into like weird peripherals, I guess. Like I always liked the driving cabinets in arcades, so I always thought those were cool. They
still exist. Like they're still a thing.
They do. They've only gotten better. They have like an initial D fucking driving cabinet at the mini boss downtown. It's pretty legit.
I used to play that one when we used to have the movie theater over here where the drive-thru is. They tore it down a while ago, but I used to go there. We used to walk over there, and they have like a small arcade, and the big one was the initial D because anime was just coming out. It was super popular. So I remember I have like my cards because you could print out cards with the name on it. I was so cool and edgy back then. I put AZN for Asian. You know, remember?
the 1990s.
Maybe like,
like
2000,
2000,
2006 is when I think I went the most over there.
Damn, dude.
It was cool. We'd watch a movie, play some games. I usually went for the games, and my friend would just walk over there. It was great. But now it's a flea market. It's a flea market. Swap meet. I still haven't gone to it, but I should go. That's where I can find maybe the retro stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about
Take
all
a trip,
that.
you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they'll be working, but you'll definitely find them, right?
Find some churros.
Oh,
Ooh yeah.
they have like beer stands in there now in the big one.
Yeah, they do.
Ooh, with the one on what's it called? Berryessa?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You see those commercials? They got like the flea market, the flea, like the flea bug as one of
For
the
the longest
mascots.
time, I thought I was just like fucking fuzzy fat dude for the mascot. I'm like, what does this have to do with anything?
Great. All right, so I've been playing this new early access game that just came out maybe 2 days ago. It's called Iritus, Lord of the Dead. Now, if you guys are familiar with a game called Darkest Dungeon, it's like that, but reversed.
No way.
It is a 2D hardcore roguelike strategic game where you recruit minions and then you go through like a roguelike dungeon with monsters, events, and etc. And you can rename the guys, you can upgrade them, and if they die, they're gone forever. So this game is the reverse of Darkest Dungeon, where you are trying to defeat evil. You are the evil going to kill humans.
Ooh.
Oh.
So it's cool. I played like 4-ish hours. It's very unbalanced, but they're doing patches every 2 weeks, so that's good.
Unbalanced in what way?
Oh man, like bosses are like unkillable. Some minions are not even worth using. You know, that type of thing. But you know, hopefully it's better. It'll get good.
Yeah.
It's
That's
cheap
pretty
too.
Cool.
How much?
Is it
I
pretty?
don't remember. I think it's like 15-20.
When
Yeah.
when did this come out?
Like 2 days ago, early access. 2-3 days
Okay.
ago.
Wow.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, you guys play any indies recently?
No, honestly, I've been playing that mainstream shit.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. I've been playing. I found a lot of time to play games this week, which is good for me.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've been playing Monster Hunter World.
You're back. Oh yeah,
So-
they came back with the events. It starts like today,
It
or
started
like yesterday,
it
like the
started
5 week
Thursday.
thing.
It started
Yeah.
Thursday.
Woohoo! Did you collect
So-
all that stuff yet?
I'm doing that right now. Okay, so really
Yeah.
quick, if people don't know, Monster Hunter World is a action RPG where you control a hunter to kill monsters. Thus the title Monster Hunter.
You right.
Anyways, recently Monster Hunter World is starting to re-release all events in its entirety over the course of a year, year and some change.
5 weeks for
No,
the
I
events.
mean, the events have come out over the span of a year since the post-release of Monster Hunter World.
Oh, yeah,
and they are
that's what you meant.
condensing it into this 5-week period.
Do you remember the names, like the spring one?
I mean, it's like spring, summer, fall, winter, and then anniversary.
Anniversary.
So this Thursday, or this previous Thursday, was the start of the spring event. So you can get like a spring gala outfit. It makes you look really douchey. I mean, but
Hey,
But,
gotta collect them all.
most people right now are grinding Kolv Taroth, which is this big like golden dragon-like monster. Because they want to get Kolv Taroth weapons, because Kolv Taroth weapons are some of the best weapons, not the best, to be honest. It depends on like the elemental builds you're building.
Mhm.
Like for bows and light bows and heavy bows, really good. For dual blades, really good. Like hammers, charge blade, long sword, and great sword, like no help at all. Hunting horn, no help at all, but it's good to grind like certain elemental builds. So I've been doing a little bit of that, and then I've been doing some of the collaboration events. So Monster Hunter World has collaborated with certain people. So they have collaborated with Witcher 3, and they have collaborated with Assassin's Creed Origins. So I'm trying to do those events right now because you can get cool skins that make you look like God, I don't know how to say his name.
Who?
Bayek from Assassin's Creed.
You can sure.
you can get a skin that makes you look like him, and then you can also get a skin that makes you look like Geralt from Witcher 3.
Geralt.
Geralt?
Geralt? Is it Geralt?
It's Geralt.
It's Geralt.
Get out.
Geralt.
Yeah.
Gerald
so
from Hey Arnold?
Which one's that?
Okay.
Fuck it.
That's
Harold.
that's
That's
Henry. Harold.
That's
Henry.
Who the fuck is Henry?
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the events. We're real football heads.
Shut the f-
Oh fuck! I lost my place. Anyways, like,
Fuck you, Arnold. You football head, bitch. Okay. Okay.
Kevin, calm down.
You remember the episode where he dresses up as a buddy, had to walk through the people?
Yeah, dude.
So sad. All right, sorry.
I don't even know where I'm at right now.
Events. Gerald costumes.
Assassin's Creed. You can get the cloak that makes you run faster for a short amount of time.
That too. You can get that too.
Naruto
but-
run.
Naruto Run. Area 51 cloak.
Fuck yeah, dude. Make it happen. Ooh, make that mod.
But I mean, I'll just say that cloak's probably like useless compared to like temporal and rocksteady
I
mantle.
saw a review. It's like you don't need it.
You don't need it.
Oh, it also makes you like a hider. Like if you're hidden, monster doesn't detect you. You do a little bit extra damage percent, but that's not. Well, when do you ever do that?
Never is the problem.
Never.
But yeah, all the events are out if you want to catch up if you want to catch up and you have not played Monster Hunter World after you beat the game, now's a great time to do it.
Ben, play it. Come on.
You know,
I'm
the
already
problem-
committed.
You know,
Italian.
even I don't think he can play it because even now, like if he started now, he'd have to get to he'd need to beat the game to do all the events.
Oh, he can
And
do
I
that
don't-
in one day. Ben's pro gamer. This is his type, dude.
Play all day.
Instance fighting games. That's you. It's Vindictus.
But also, I've been playing Pokemon Ultra Sun, or we've talked about this.
Is it Gen 5? Was it?
Gen 8. Gen
Oh
8.
shit, Gen 8.
I got a little bit farther. Where did I got up to the grass lady. What's her name? I don't even remember her name. No, that's Gen 5, dude.
Shit, I got 5 on my mind.
I don't even know if that's Gen 5 actually. I honestly, Videla is definitely something somewhere in Pokemon. I'm sure she is, but I have no idea where.
Is Gohan's girlfriend?
Anyways, I got to the grass trial where whatever her name is wants you to like mash up some like stuff to make like some stuff.
A blunt.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very like there's very like sexual undertone there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure up, huh?
She's not. She's like 10 or something. I don't know. Like it's weird.
She's a master.
I'm reading the whole like mash this up and then stir it and then.
And she's fucking staring at you the whole time? Just like,
Yeah, she's staring at you. Release the
semi-related story. We have ice cream at my job, right? And this fucking lady, we had a festival last week, and she got ice cream every fucking night. And then
festival?
the first
Like-
fucking night, she looks at me, and I was gonna go grab her ice cream while she was paying. She's like, "No, wait, I like to watch." I was like, "What?"
I like to watch you pour it
Yeah, dude.
like scoops.
Yeah.
Oh
2
my
scoops.
God.
I want 3 scoops. Can
It's
you
not
make it the
even
shape
like
of a dick?
the worst, but yeah, dude. Basically, that's what I always do. They never see it. Sometimes
do
I
it
make
slow?
roses. Oh yeah, dude. She's like, I want extra caramel. I'm like, is this a brown joke? Is it because I'm caramel? Is that what's going on here?
She hands you a bottle. She's like, use my sauce instead, please.
Disgusting. I also had some lady be like, "Oh wow, you're a strong boy." Like, please stop.
Oh my god.
Because what? Because you picked up the ice cream?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, because
I
it's
was
cold.
scooping it with ease, I guess. I don't fucking know.
But like, lady, it's melted.
I get so close to the glass too.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's a proposition.
It's a Pokemon.
Mashing Pokemon. My bad.
Yeah, 16 is the right number, right?
I don't know. You like make some like paste or whatever for the totem Pokemon to show up so you fight it. I'm definitely. I don't know. It's fine. Pokemon's fine, but I think Ultra Sun just missed the mark. I guess.
Oh.
I think it's better than Gen 5, but I don't think it's better than any other gen.
Damn.
I guess I still miss the structure of gyms. I guess the structured gym, I think, is still like something I cared for.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fine. I mean, I'm gonna keep going just because I want to see the end of the game at this point. Also because Pokemon Sword and Shield's coming soon, so I want to get done with it. But yeah. I'm just I guess I'm just not feeling it.
Nope.
And I got some time playing Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Oh yeah, that tiny indie game.
So this is a long story that's gonna end with me saying I only got to play Three Houses for like a couple hours.
Sit back and listen, everyone. Here we go.
So
Young's ultimate story. Wait. Can you give us a title of the story? So as a little preface.
I sell out.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
You
Let's go.
sold out.
Sold out. I'm down.
So remember last week when I was. Remember last
You
week?
were gonna wait for the special edition, no?
I was gonna wait for the special edition, but it was sold out everywhere, right? So I did some more research, and then I found out that it actually was like it's a super rare hot commodity item or whatever, and like everybody wanted it or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Fire Emblem became popular or whatever. So and you can't even pre-order it. You can't even pre-order the standard version at GameStop.
Ooh.
Wow.
Because the standard version is all sold out. You can only digitally download that game.
What if they run out there too?
You
better get.
Yeah, fucked up.
Oh shit.
So I guess somebody was listening to our podcast, and they get. I guess this is like I guess the fruits of our podcast have already taken hold because they offered me their copy of Fire Emblem Three Houses that they pre-ordered on Target. Yeah.
Who?
Some random person that's been listening to our podcast.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh, so someone we know?
Hey, random person.
No, I did some random ass person.
Is this true? If so, awesome. That's great.
Dude, shout out to you.
So I got the pre-order, and then but then it said delivery won't arrive on Tuesday or whatever. So I'm super.
Did you pay the guy?
Yeah, I paid the guy like $100.
Did it? Was it a brick when it arrived? Is your Fire Emblem?
No, he just rerouted the shipping information to my house.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, crazy, right? Like, okay, so I got the special edition said it was only coming on Tuesday, right? And I really wanted to play, like, deadly, like, goddamn, I want to play this game.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, on Thursday, I was like, I'm gonna buy the normal edition, and then I will resell the normal edition once I get my special edition to somebody else or something. So I went into funny story. I went into GameStop or whatever.
GameStop.
Yeah, fucking. The guy, dude, and then they're like, yeah, we don't have any more normal editions. Like, you should have pre-ordered the game because it's all sold out. I'm like, what the fuck? Fire Emblem was not that popular.
But it was.
So I checked online to see. Yeah, so I checked online to see, like, oh, where are the physical copies in my area? There are no physical copies in the area. They're all fucking sold out. You can't even find it at like Walmart or Target or fucking Best.
And you can't refund the digital.
No, and I didn't want to buy the digital because I'd have to refund it. So I'm like, fuck it. I guess I'll wait till next week. But the pre-order, the special edition or whatever, like surprise dropped in front of my house or whatever. Like the driver was like, "Hey, your delivery came." I was just standing outside or whatever because I was just about to work out, and then the delivery driver came. He's like, "Hey, is this your delivery or whatever? You sign here." I don't even. Why do we sign anymore? Yeah, it just came early. It came early. Just.
That's so
here. Yeah, here you go.
Young's voice impression of the guy.
It was great.
So
that's surfer,
dude. So I got my, but then it came late Friday, so I only had a couple hours to play.
Awesome.
And we're starting this podcast very early, so obviously I haven't had time.
Cancel the podcast, is what I'm saying.
So I'll have more to talk about Fire Emblem 3. Yeah, yes is the answer. I'll have more to talk about Fire Emblem 3 Houses next week, but I'll say of the couple of hours I played.
Yeah, do it.
Fantastic so far. Fantastic. Your character is Byleth, the kind of a silent protagonist, but not really because he talks sometimes. And you are that we'll talk about that later. But for now, I just say that Byleth. I picked the male Byleth because I kind of want him to be my.
Yeah, you want to romance the waifus.
Yeah, exactly.
I usually pick a female protagonist, but if there's romance options, you bet I'm gonna be the guy.
I mean, there are gay romance options.
Oh,
though,
there
so
is? That's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So I mean, you could
great.
do that. Yeah. So you are Byleth, the mercenary who, for one reason or another, becomes a professor at Garrickmach Monastery, a school that, or not a school really, but a monastery that houses a school for 3 houses, or 3 ruling factions.
Witchcraft and wizardry.
One class is wizardry, actually, funny enough. Each class specializes in a certain type of weapon. So the Black Eagles specializes in magics. The Blue Lion specializes in lances, and the Golden Deer would specialize in bows.
I'm gonna guess what house you picked first, and I'm gonna guess the Black Eagles.
Yes, you are right.
Woo, me too.
But that was also came after 2 hours of deliberation because I was sitting
Oh
there with,
my God.
choice. I was sitting there with choice anxiety because I'm like, oh
Yeah.
but
They make it seem like it matters, huh?
it does matter.
I mean,
Apparently,
kind of.
It really matters apparently because it drastically changes the second half of the game, is what I'm told.
Ooh. But then you can still recruit other people from other houses, from what I've heard.
but I heard the core storylines changed are wildly different.
Oh damn! So is there replayability there? You think I should start over?
Yeah, I mean they say there's 4 storylines, so I want to see how that goes.
4. All right. Hey, so you're also playing on normal but classic, right?
Mm-mm.
You're doing hard?
I'm doing hard but classic, yeah. Because I hear hard's not that bad.
Oh, okay.
And I played hard for Awakening and Fates and whatever.
All
I mean,
right.
I'm not gonna do that lunatic crazy stuff, but
Okay.
and they say they're gonna re-add lunatic in future patches, but I'm not gonna do that.
So-
Lunatic's just not fun, honestly. I don't have fun playing lunatic.
There's no point. So for people who don't know what we're talking about for the difficulty, they give you 2 difficulties to start off with. Easy or normal is the AI difficulty, and then you get easygoing mode or whatever it's called, plus classic mode. Classic means permadeath. If a character dies in battle, they're gone for good, unless it's a super major story character, then you probably just have to restart the mission, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a rewind feature in this game that I haven't got to yet, but apparently you can rewind turns, so even if your unit dies, so you really don't even have to restart.
Now, I'm only an hour and a half in. I only got to play an hour and a half yesterday, so I haven't gotten to major danger yet. But what happens because you pick a house, there's 24 students, I believe.
8 students per house.
Yeah, so it's 24 students, and you're another unit that can go in. So every single one of those students can perma-die?
I believe,
not the main ones though, right?
I don't think the main ones can die, but I believe all the extra, I believe the other students can die.
Dang, so I'm so confused because what if you're super bad and you lose you lose 5 people?
I mean, then you just run the game with 2 people then. Or you
my
run,
God.
Basically.
So
that's what happened.
That's
You
crazy.
can run Awakening where everybody dies except for the main characters, just they live. That's it, and then you just have 3 units or some
It's
shit.
crazy because they all have their own quirks and personalities. If you watch an anime, it's oh, that's the nerdy girl who sits in the back or whatever. That's cool.
But I mean, realistically, people don't let that many units die. People don't let any units die. Honestly, people will just reset out of just frustration.
Yeah, I probably would do that too. I haven't got to that point yet, but most likely, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I picked Black Eagles, but I was I kind of wanted Claude because Claude is if I had to go gay for a video game character, Claude would be the character I would go gay for because he is a suave motherfucker.
Oh.
Claude is kind of this dark skinned, very handsome, just fantastic looking man of just what a specimen that Claude is.
Fucking
Jesus.
swooned.
But I picked Black Eagles because they have a lot of characters that I like.
Yeah, same thing.
Not even the females. Ferdinand's really interesting. I think Lindhart is kind of my spirit animal because he sleeps all the time. Casper is like this kind of fighty, like wants to fight all the time. I don't really care for Hubert, but the rest of the class, like is just a great class.
My potential waifu for Eagle is Dorothea.
She wears like she wears like a JoJo hat. It's really awesome.
She's like a songstress, so I'm gonna have her like near me the whole time healing me. Sick.
Make her a dancer then. Yeah, just make her a dancer and she'll be fantastic.
Hell yeah. Good game. Dude, I love how the whole thing's like voice acted too.
Yeah.
I'm playing with the English voice acting.
I mean, you're not voice acted all the time, but sometimes Blythe talks, like just during combat is particular.
Are you playing Japanese voice?
No, I'm playing English voices.
Yeah.
English voices are good.
It's getting better.
I was told that some of the Japanese voices are actually pretty like grating on the ears, particularly Bernadetta. Like her voice is like
Senpai.
I hear her voices is really high, and unfortunately, but what else has happened? So I picked Black Eagles, and we had like a mock battle between the 3 houses where you are fighting the other 2 houses basically, and I beat that.
Is it a free for all?
Yeah, no, it's a free for all, but the other 2 houses kind of attack you, so it's really not.
Oh, bastards.
Yeah. I could see this having future implications, this mock battle, but I will reserve spoilers until, later on.
I really want to play it again. I'll probably play like maybe 4 hours of it today, if I can.
What else has happened? I had lunch with my students, and they became friendlier with me. So the whole like 3 houses is like there's a whole social aspect, and there's a whole calendar aspect that's not unlike Persona 5, where you had to juggle your schedule with how do you want to spend your day. It's really hard. I mean, I had the kind of same problem with Persona 5 where I didn't know what I wanted to do because I wanted to do everything, but I can't do everything, so I can't hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
Particularly because you can recruit certain units from houses to other houses, and so I want to recruit like all of the units from all the other houses into my house and make one big house.
Big mama's house.
But I don't know if that's realistically like possible. But I'm gonna damn well try.
Hooray.
Which is a problem because now I'm neglecting like the Black Eagles house, which is my fucking house, because I want to make friends with the other people. So now the people at my house is getting fucking neglected, and I'm worried that might have implications later. But whatever. Honestly, like if I had to make a choice between the girl that I'm gonna pick, like I might pick the church lady.
Church lady.
Rhea is the archbishop of the church, and in the support list, I noticed that you can S rank her. S rank being like kind of the marriage line or whatever.
Dang.
And you can S rank the archbishop, so I'm like,
that's cool.
You can see it in the support list, so I'm like, I want to support. I want to fuck the Pope.
Oh yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Just wanna really give back, he's doing his share.
Yeah.
I want to break through that Pope mobile. Break through the glass.
Wear the hat the whole time. This is getting weird.
You're about to be like, keep the hat on.
Fucked up scenario.
I can't speak too much about the game because again, I haven't played enough of it to get all the systems and things together. I can just give you the bare basics, but I'm really enjoying it already.
Awesome. Next week we'll go super crazy into it.
Oh yeah.
We can have a whole section for it actually.
Yeah.
And those type of games. Like we can talk that plus type of games like it.
Well, I'm just gonna go super.
Let's do it. Oh, not the Pope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go super into it next week, and we're just gonna go. And
all right.
Really, we'll talk about it in great detail. I want to finish. I'm hope to finish the route by the end of the week, so I can talk about the entire route.
My God.
And I'll give spoiler warnings next week if I get there.
For shizzle. All right.
But this is. I mean, I've been a fan of Fire Emblem since whenever the fuck Radiant Dawn or whatever, like way back in the GameCube. So. This is coming from a completely biased, opinion.
But of course.
I hope this might be the best Fire Emblem game since ever.
It better be. It's the first console one since that one you said.
Yeah, Radiant Dawn. Yeah.
GameCube, 2003 maybe.
Dude, I don't remember, but
Alright.
Radiant Dawn was great. So this is already like the systems and different like mechanics have already like blown me away. Like the various how much they've blown up the not tactical part of the game is really impressive.
It's slice of life, dude. You're running your own anime.
I mean, there's still a lot of like tactical. This is all for the tactical part of the game.
True. You
But
get resources and bonds, which increases stats. It's everything.
But the slice of life part is, I don't mind it. I like it. It reminds me a lot of Persona-like aspects. Again, I will talk about it next week, and really enjoying it so far.
Hell yeah. Let's go jump into FIFA.
Whoa, George, what are you playing? Jesus.
Me? Oh yeah, I think I'm playing Animal Crossing New Leaf.
What the
Reef.
fuck?
The
I haven't-
3DS one?
I found my 3DS charger the other day, and then it's just been sitting there, and I'm like, I remember not finished paying off any of my shit for New Leaf.
So
I just
wait.
playing
Interest
that.
racks up a million,
Yeah,
millions
does it?
any.
Does it rack up?
No, it doesn't. No. I'd be in so much debt, dude. And the fucking, at some point, every time when you're like gone for a while, they're like, you've been gone this many days.
Mhm.
Mine got to a point where it's like, you've been gone for a long time, and I felt bad. It's like, I'm sorry, Isabel, I'm here now.
We had to like move in the homeless into your house.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. There's a tent in the middle somewhere. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I felt bad. Everybody fucking guilt trips you in that game. He's like, oh, it's George. You fucking hate me or something? And it's like, no, calm down, little animal person.
What? Why? Because you were gone?
Yeah, dude. You don't. Just like, it's been forever since I see. Some of them get like genuinely sad. Some of them get mad. I'm like, you can move. Just go to the fucking mayor option. It's like problematic citizen. Get rid of everyone that gives me some shit.
Could you guys imagine everybody's new Leaf game now? Everybody's like they're just pissed off characters all in these fucking small games now.
Yeah,
Nobody. It's sad, dude.
It's so sad. RIP everyone's fucking mayor houses.
Why were you playing New Leaf? You were just getting back into it?
Yeah, I just found my 3DS charger and it was on there because I
He's preparing for the new
haven't
one.
downloaded. Yeah, for what is it, March?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
asked myself, I'm like, do I really like Animal Crossing? Because I remember I played a bunch of the GameCube one, but not so much the 3DS one. I'm like, am I really gonna get the new one and be excited for it? And it turns out, yeah.
You know what this means? You have to go buy a Switch.
You're right.
Are you
Wait,
gonna
you don't
get?
have a Switch yet?
No,
What?
Are you gonna get the new one or?
no, fuck the Portal.
You want the Twitch? You want the TV one? You want the option for TV?
Hell yeah, dude! I love playing consoles on the TV.
You should just wait then, because they recently announced that there's gonna release a Switch with a higher battery life, so you might as well just wait.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There might be a bundle with it. A green
Also-
Switch.
Oh.
Also, there's still that rumor flying around that there's that TV only Switch, so maybe just hold off for a second.
Yeah, wait for that. We'll see. I get impatient when it comes to shit like this.
You're right.
I would have gotten it like last week, but I bought this like tablet monitor to draw on to see how it was because it was on sale for that stupid Prime Day or
Amazon?
whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like 50% off. I'm like, fucking scoop. It's alright. I don't know. It's nothing
Is that
special.
all you got for Prime Day?
That's all I got.
Ooh.
I heard Prime Day was pretty bad this time around.
Was it?
I got
I mean,
small stuff
I mean,
like SD cards.
I didn't
and
really
stuff.
get anything. So
Alright. I didn't see anything that really grabbed my eye except for that
Nice. Yeah.
money.
anything else, George?
Speaking of indie games, did I tell you guys I played Neverend at some point?
Never.
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 Ha, it's funny.
Go ahead.
So fun. Anyway, it's a Dark Souls like roguelike with dungeons that are randomly generated. It's still in very early access, and they recently added like this one's for all the waifu lovers out there. You're sword waifus, and you're going through these dungeons. They added a third sword waifu, and she has a katana. And I got back into playing that, and they fixed some stuff, but it's still very early accessy. You know, it's still kind of repetitive, and they haven't done any work on like the enemies, so that's all just kind of there.
I'm
But it's
all
still a
about
fun game.
I'm all about the katana waifus, man.
Oh, dude, hell yeah!
I'm all about the katanas in general, but adding a girl to it is just icing on the cake.
Yeah, basically. It's pretty cool. I like numbers.
Maybe we'll check it out then.
Yeah. Hope it keeps getting updated. Definitely needs some work.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's all I've been playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben's still on the Vindictus grind. Just the fucking weekly Vindictus checkup.
What's new in there, Ben? Did you do anything exciting?
Any new armors?
No, it's mainly farming right now. There's an event.
Did you get that farmer? That farmer? Did you get that armor you were farming for?
You know, the one that looks like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 bitch?
The farmer.
The farmer. You can have farmers, right? You can hire some people.
Fuck, dude, where's that MMO class? I want to be a farmer.
I mean, Black Desert has that thing where you can kind of be a farmer.
You could just be a merchant, travel back and forth between towns trading.
Some people legitimately do that.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more like a straight up class where like it has a role in like fighting as a farmer.
Probably.
Well, it could be like a summoner class, right?
Summon
like
a bunch of hoes.
You got like magic seeds.
Whoa! Give me the seed.
I guarantee you that's happened already, though.
Probably. Nah, fuck. Let's make that game, you guys. I got RPG Maker.
Speaking of our MMOs, though, I've been playing a little bit more of Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah. How far did you
get? I got to like 20. Nice. I got to like the start of dungeons basically is when like around that time. I think it's slow. It's slow. I see what that guy's talking about. Remember, I think he said it was slow too at the beginning, and that's why he used like a skip or the skip potion or whatever. I see what he's talking about. That said, I'm still enjoying it because like the whole atmosphere, the whole like you really need if you like Final Fantasy, like the whole world building. Oh, I'm using a Megapod, or I'm using Thundara or whatever. Like if you like the ooze of the ooze of Final Fantasy, you're gonna like this game, I think. I'll keep going, but with Fire Emblem, kind of on my plate, I doubt I'm gonna be playing much other games.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so this Final Fantasy is probably gonna take a back burner for a couple of weeks.
Shizzle.
Yeah, but it's good.
Awesome.